Hello, good morning students. Today we'll see the most important chapter, circle. Practice at 3.1, sub question 2. The question is, in the figure, O is the center of circle. So look, this is my O. O is the center of circle. From the point R, so this is my point R, segment RM and RN. Look, segment RM and RN are tangents drawn which touches the circle at M, N. So I have drawn two tangents, one is RM, other is RN, and they are touching at point M, N. What is given? If OR is 10 centimeter, so this is my OR, it given 10 centimeter, and radius of circle is 5 centimeter. Look, if I match OM is what? OM will be radius of circle. Similarly, ON will also be radius of same circle. So 5 centimeter each. Now what do we know? RM is what? Tangent. RN is also another tangent. Then we need to find, what I need to find? Find the length of each tangent. So I need to find length of these tangents first. Okay, so let's start with the solution. First step. What we'll do first? First we'll show construction. So look, what will be my construction? What I need to show? OM. So we'll write here. Draw radii. OM will be radii. Draw two radii, OM and ON. These are two radii we drawn. Okay? Clear? Now next, solution. What is my first sub question? Length of each tangent. Right? So first we'll select a triangle. Look, in my upper triangle, in triangle OMR, right? In triangle OMR, what I can see, we know that this OM is what? It is radius, and this MR is what? Tangent. So I can write OM is perpendicular to MR. What is the reason? First theorem, tangent theorem. Clear all? Since they are perpendicular, it means this angle will be how long? This will be, the measurement of this angle will be 90 degree. So we'll write OMR is equals to 90 degree. Now since this is 90 degree, right? So what I can apply? We can apply Pythagoras. So therefore by Pythagoras theorem. Now let us apply Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Which triangle? This upper triangle. Right? Side 1. Side 1 is what? OM. So we'll write here side 1 square. Plus side 2 is what? This is my side 2. MR. We'll write here MR square. Is equals to, what is my third side? Third side is hypo. OR square. Let us substitute their values. Do we know OM, students? Let us check. Yes, OM is how long? 5 centimeter. So we'll write here 5 square. Do we know MR? No, MR we don't know. So we'll keep MR as it is. OR. Do we have OR? Yes, it is 10 centimeter. So square. Now square of 5 is 25. MR we don't know, so we'll keep it as it is. Square of 10 is 100. Now next step, 25 will move that side. So MR square is equals to 100 minus 25. So we will get MR square is equals to 75. Now taking square root, we'll write taking square root. So this is square root, here will give me MR, that side will get square root 75. How we can write this 75? in the square root. Can we write this way? 25 into 3. Yes, 25 3 is a 75. This 25, this will give me 5. And this root 3 as it is, 5 root 3 centimeter. Now what is MR? Back to this diagram. MR is what? MR is my tangent. So this way I got the measurement of first tangent, that is 5 root 3 centimeter. Right? Now what else we know? We can see here, this point R is what? It is external point. From that external point we have drawn 1, 2. Two tangents where? On the same circle. It means the length of both tangents will be equal. So I can write here MR. Look, MR is equals to what? NR. Why both are equal? So tangents, segments. Right? What is the actual reason? The theorem name is tangent segment theorem. The property is what? Tangents drawn from the external point to the same circle are equal or congruent. So that theorem is known as tangent segment theorem. Clear? Therefore, what do I know MR? MR is 5 root 3. So NR is also 5 root 3. So here I can write 5 root 3 centimeter. Clear off? So this was the solution for first sub question. First we done. Now let's move to second. Major angle MRO. Where it is? Let us check. Major angle MRO. This upper angle. Right? Angle MRO. So this angle I need to find. Let's keep here theta. We need to find this theta. Right? Now what I can see, opposite of this theta is what? OM. So again first I'll select the triangle. We have selected upper triangle OMR in triangle OMR. What I can see, theta is here. Opposite of theta is what? OM. So we'll write here OM is half of hypo. Who is hypo? This is 90 degree. Opposite of 90 is what? OR. OR will be my hypo. Right? Let us check. If it is so, if it is satisfying this condition, do we know OR? Yes, OR is 10. Divide this. So we will get OM as 5 centimeter. Just check. Do we got correct answer? Do we have OM as 5 centimeter? Yes. Earlier we also knew that OM was 5 centimeter. And now also we got the same answer. It means yes, it satisfies this condition. Right? Therefore, since it is satisfying this condition, therefore, what I'll say, this angle MRO, major angle MRO is how much? 30 degree. Is how much? 30 degree. Clear all? Now, next one. One angle we got 30 degree. Right? That was second sub question. Now, third is what? Major angle MRN. Look. MRN. The way we got this as 30 degree. Similarly, we can find the lower angle as well. This angle. Right? So, in my lower triangle, this is the one method. This was first method to find the angle. Now I need to find this lower angle as well. So I'll select lower triangle. ONR. In triangle ONR. Right? Again I need to find this lower theta. Or you can take this as alpha. Okay? We'll consider this angle as alpha. Now I'm using another method to find this angle. Okay? First method I have shown you this one. Now we'll select second method. So this is my alpha. Let's say I'm writing sine alpha in triangle ONR. This is my alpha. What is the property of sine? What is the formula for sine? Sine says opposite upon hypo. This sine alpha as it is, right? Opposite. This is my alpha. Who is opposite? Opposite is ON. So I am writing here ON. Upon hypo. Who is hypo? Hypo is always opposite of 90. This is my 90. Opposite is what? OR. Let us put the values. What is ON? Length of ON is given 5. So we will write here 5. What is OR? 10. Divide 5 and the 5 2 0. So sine alpha we got 1 upon 2. Now students, if you remember that table, sine 0, sine 30, sine 45, in that table, right, where you will get half in sine, look, sine 0, 0, sine 30 degree, 1 upon 2, sine 45 degree, 1 upon root 2, sine 60 degree, root 3 upon 2, and sine 90 degree what? 1. So, where you are getting half? This is my half. Where I'll get? When sine is 30 degree. So, we'll write here sine alpha. At the place of half, what I can write? We can write here sine 30 degree. And here we'll mention the reason. Since sine 30 is equals to half. So, at the place of half, we can write sine 30 degree. That's what we wrote here. Now sine will get cancelled. So I got my alpha as 30 degrees. So I have shown you both the methods, how to find those angles, right? So I got the lower angle. But what was third question? The third question was to find this angle, MRN. Where is MRN? MRN. Now let us find major angle MRN. Look, MRN means this larger angle. In this larger angle, you will find two small angles. One is MRO, this theta. MRO plus one more angle, this lower angle, which we found just now, this alpha, NRO. Right? What we have done here? We are adding these two angles. So, we'll write here angle addition property. Which property it is? Since we have added two angles, so we'll write it angle addition property. Now, do we know major angle MRN? No, this I don't know. This will keep as it is. Do we know MRO? Let me check. MRO, theta. Yes, theta we got. How much? 30 degree. Do we know NRO? Yes, here only NRO. Right? This was, look, we have taken this as alpha. So alpha value we got 30 degree. Add 30 plus 30. Therefore, major angle MRN we got 60 degree. Clear everyone? This is the third solution. Major angle MRN. Look, major angle MRN. So this was the solution of main question number 2. Clear everyone? Hope you all have understood. Thank you so much.